Hi friends, welcome to Hemant YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how the commodity derivatives happen. So it's just like stock market, equity market. Whenever you want to buy any share, for example, you want to buy Infi share, you will open the broker account called Zerodha or Grow or Upstocks, and there you sell or buy. So this is the process actually, and this is the process for the equity shares. Whereas for the commodity, the same process occurs. The same process applies. How you have to open your Jarada account and type crude oil. Crude oil. There you can see the future. 6,000 27th January it will be. Then under that you two options will be buy, sell. You can choose any option. But is Gerardo takes from whom? M6 or NMCDX or other from regulators. So the regulators are M6, whereas stock broker is Zerodha. For this, why we have to learn the process of commodity derivatives? For example, you are a farmer. You thought that crude oil uh, you thought that the coffee price is going to up in future, that is nearly 27,000, and you want some coffee powder, or you want some coffee powder that also current price is 25,000. You are expecting that it will go up to 27,000. So what you do, in order to reduce the risk, you have to uh, short the future. You have to short the future, or you when you are doing the articles, there is a tea shop near you, and while you are drinking the tea, he asked you, actually the current coffee price is 27 rupees, but in future it may go up to 30. 3 rupees will be increased drastically. Due to that my profit will go down, but I will not buy now because I have that much of a quantity which is helpful for 3 months, but after 3 months I want. After 3 months I'm going to buy that coffee powder at present price. You suggest him, go to MCX. There you can see, after going to there you can see coffee. There after going to coffee, you select the to be delivered place to be delivered and all the conditions you mentioned there. Remember that place to be delivered cannot be home delivery. For example, the tea owner is in Telangana, Nalgonda district. The coffee cannot be delivered to Nalgonda. The coffee can be delivered to M6 warehouse. Let us see briefly what is this going to happen. Suppose you are buying the crude oil. You are buying the crude oil for trading purpose. That in order to gain. You thought that a crude oil is going to rise. So you bought in Zerodha app crude oil 28th February 28,000 you bought, and when you bought, seller agrees to sell. Okay, seller agrees to sell at 28,000. On 20th February it became 27,000, but you are obliged to buy at 28,000. Due to that you will get a loss of 1,000, which will be reduced from your wallet balance or a margin balance, and that seller will get 1,000. When like this, cash is when cash is settled between the two parties, that is cash settlement, all we know. When we trade with the Gerardo or Angel One, we usually get the cash settlement. But in previously, we if a tea owner want to a compulsory delivery of coffee at a particular place, then you have to trade at MCX. So, if delivery of a commodity is needed, they have to trade at MCS, and if delivery of commodities are not needed, they can trade just for trade purpose. They have it. They can go to Zerodha or any other app. First, delivery of commodities. If a person want delivery of commodities, first he have to mention the terms and conditions, the place, the price, and the many things he has to do. Then the exchange, that is M6, connects the buyer and seller. Remember, the place of delivery cannot be home delivery, because there will be particular warehouse for M6 or any other NMCDX. Through that, in that warehouse only they'll be stored, and the buyer can take from that warehouses. So, in reality, many trades happen for through cash settlement, but some trades will be occur through delivery based settlements. Yes, exchange as accredited warehouse across the country. MSEX has many warehouses where the goods, the coffee will be stored. The seller agrees to sell after 3 months, so he stores in the warehouse. The buyer agrees to buy, so he stores in the warehouse. That seller incurs a cost of storage cost. So usually, when you purchase a coffee, current price plus storage cost will also be on you. It's not only storage cost, insurance charges, all these charges will be. But as per ICA book, we have considered only storage cost, and many problems consider storage cost. And storage cost is added to spot price in order to get the future price. So you may get doubt how we can enter this contract. Remember, for an equity share, for example, when we say Infosys, when does the Infosys price will change? First, it may declare higher profit or orders or government regulations or many environmental conditions like this. But a common crude oil or a coffee or a silver or a gold depends upon certain factors, only certain factors. What are that certain factors? If equity share fall, gold will increase. When gold supply will fall, gold price will increase. Gold price will increase. So the conditions, the factors that are influencing the commodities is less when compared to equity. So we have to learn some technical analysis for doing in a crude oil or a coffee or a silver or a gold. And fundamental analysis also should be done whether supply is going to increase or decrease. For example, two countries, Brazil is producing the coffee and India also producing the coffee. A sudden cyclone has occurred in the Brazil. Due to that, coffee plants has fallen down. Coffee is not produced at all in the Brazil. Due to that, shortage of coffee will be happen. Due to that, coffee price will increase. This fundamental analysis should be done before trading in coffee or any other thing. Is arbitrage possible in commodity derivatives? Yes, arbitrage is possible in commodity derivatives. How to value? Same, it's like equity. First, we have to calculate the spot price. We have to take the spot price and that should be converted into the future price, and that with future price we have to compare with the exercise price to see whether this overvalued or undervalued. Yes, for example, the current market price of crude oil is 26,000. When you have calculated the future price for 20, it become 25,000. What happened? The exercise price is overvalued. So simply you can short sell. Suppose by calculating the future price you got 24,000. The current market price or exercise price is 23,000. So the future is undervalued. So you can buy. So arbitrage is possible like this. Arbitrage means taking less risk or no risk. So the formula for calculating the future price is F. S means storage cost. Storage is incurred for the commodity. So storage should be calculated. S means spot price and I means any other cost, insurance charges, etc. into E. E we all know 2.7183. R is nothing but the rate of return. T is nothing but the time, which is derived by using mathematical formula. So if storage cost is expressed in terms of percentage, just add to R. Next, if cash rebate is possible, suppose something government has announced monetary benefit for storing in the for coffee, like that for something happened, something cash rebate happened. From that we have to reduce. Present value of cash rebate should be reduced. Consider a 6 month. Let us see the problems and how to calculate the arbitrage. Consider a 6 month gold future contract of 100 grams. If the spot price is 600 per gram and it costs 3 per gram for the 6 monthly period to store gold, and storage cost is given 3 per gram for 6 months, and that the cost is incurred at the end of 2 months, that at the end of the 2 months you have to pay that 3 rupees, but this we have to convert to present value. 3 rupees is after 3 months. After 2 months we have to convert this 3 rupees now. If risk free rate is 12% per annum, they have given R equal to 12%. Continuously compounded they have given. Calculate the future price. We know future price equal to present value into e power RT. See, here they have given spot price 600, but this 3 rupees is given, but after 3 months. So this 3 rupees should be converted to present value. If the futures were available at 620, what action would flow? So this 3 rupees, this 3 rupees after 2 months. So this 3 rupees is nothing but the future price. We have to calculate the present value into E. Here R is equal to 12% into T is nothing but the 6 months. So 6 by 12. But here at the end of the 2 months, so 2 by 12 we have to take. So by this we get the present value of the storage cost. That storage cost should be added to spot price, and that should be converted into the future price. And after calculating the future price, we have to see whether it is overvalued or undervalued. By that we can take next steps. Given storage cost is 100 grams into 3, so 100 grams they have given, so we have to convert 300. Next 300 E into R power T. Here R equal to 12%, R equal to 12%, T equal to 2 months, so 2 by 12. So 300 into E power R by 12. So we get 300 into 0.98020, and we get present value equal to 294.06. So this should be added to the spot price, that is 60,000. We get the spot price plus storage cost. This should be converted for future price. We know future price equal to present value into E power RT. Present value is nothing but 60294. whereas E is 2.7183, R is equal to 12%, T is nothing but 6 by 12. So this should be converted. We get 64,022. This 64,000 is for 100 grams. If we want to calculate per gram, we get 640 per gram. 640, approximately 640 we get. So they have given the futures are available at 620. What futures are available at 620 and 660? See, the value of future price is 640, but actually now it is trading at 620. That means 640 worth of coal is traded at 620. That means that is undervalued. So you have to buy the futures. Buy the futures and sell the spot. Buy the futures, sell the spot. When 640 is there, you have to for price is 660, that is overvalued, so you have to buy the spot and sell the future, so you will get the arbitrage benefit. Next, a wheat trader is there nearby you and he said the 44,000 kgs of wheat after 6 months from now. He want to sell 44,000 kgs. He produced recently by you in the farm, and he thought that after 6 months I will get 4,40,000 kgs of wheat. So this should be sold. The spot price of wheat is 19 per kg. In the market, it has become 19 per kg, and 6 month future on same is trading at 18.5. 18.5 is trading. The price is expected. He thought that the price will go by 17. That means 2 rupees loss you will get on 4,40,000. That is nearly 8,80,000 loss you will get. What trader can do to mitigate risk or reduce profit? If it decides to use future market, what would be effective realized uh, for its sale when after 6 months is 17.5 per kgs and the future is 17.55 per kgs? Remember, he can enter into the forward contract. The agreement to agree to sell. So agreed to sell. Okay, what trader can do to? Yes, he can enter into the futures. If he decide to make use of future market, what effective realized price for its sale when after 6 month process spot price is 17.5 kgs and the future is 17.55. Okay, first he have to enter into the contract. How many contracts he has to enter? Let us see. Remember, 4,40,000 kgs and the contract size is 2,000 they have given, so he has to enter 220, and the future price is given 18.5 in question, so he has to sell at 81,40,000. After 6 months, the trader would cancel his position in future market by buying a future contract of same quantity and will so so as he entered in the future contract to sell, he has to buy the future, and later on he has to sell in the spot market. So when he bought, when he has sold before 6 months, after 6 months he has to buy the future. So spot price on that is 17.55. That is 17.55 into 220. We get 77 lakh to 22,000. So total gain is nothing but difference between 81 lakh 40,000 minus 77 lakh 22,000. We get gain as 4 lakh 18,000, whereas a spot price they have given now, he has to sell the wheat of sell the wheat in the market, that is 17.5. 17.5 into 4 lakh 40,000 kgs, we get 77 lakhs, and this profit plus this selling amount, we can treat it as a total amount realized by the farmer. When we divide with 4 lakh 40,000, we get 18.45. Simply, this problem is nothing but the wheat trader sells the future. After 6 months, he was obliged to buy the future, and later on, he has to sell the wheat produced by in the spot market. Okay, this process. First, when he sells, he realized this amount. When he buys, he realized he has to pay this much amount, and difference amount is nothing but his profit. And when he sells in the spot market, he realized 77 lakh. This profit plus this we get as 8 lakh 18,000. When we divide with number of cases, we get 18.45. This is nothing but the sale price. So this is, and if you like my content, please subscribe. If you want to give any feedback, please comment. Thank you.